Hey everyone, it's time for another Death Battle reaction video! This time it's a battle of Naruto versus Yu Hakusho! It is Sauske Uchiha and Hiei. Of course, saying Hiei is kind of a silly thing. But that's the writers, that's not any of us saying it. So, this is a death battle between the White Lightning and the Black Dragon. This is not Pokemon. So we don't have the Dark Dragon on this one, but it's a battle between the legendary ninja and the demon with the third eye. Yeah, it's going to be a battle of the eyes. Why did I do that? Anyway, I've seen these two. I've seen Naruto. I've seen Yu Hakusho. I've even played the games, including the unreleased turn-based one on the Super Nintendo on a ROM. But that being said, Sauske and Hiei are on two different planes. He may be a demon, but Sauske has dealt with demons. One of them being a demon inside his best rival, Naruto Uzumaki. You know, the nine-tailed fox, Kurama. So, no, let's not forget that Naruto took a blast. Took a full-on blast which destroyed a moon. I mean, that is, if you remember from Master Roshi and Jiraiya, that is roughly 45 billion mountains that the moon is struck at. Something like that. So, right away, I'm going with Sauske. A ninja, which means he's got the speed. He's battled Naruto, he's battled demons, and you got Hiei, a demon. And he's also fought Naruto, who can take on a blast that destroys a moon. So, why don't we get into the action? Wanted to make sure my drink was on hand. And today's flavor, Starbucks Cold Brew. I'm a coffee fan. Bite me. So here we go.
They're grim, nihilistic, and dreadfully ominous. Even when they fight on the side of good, they'll never crack a smile or share in the reward.
Oh, great. We're talking about edgelords, aren't we?
Sauske, rival to Naruto Uzumaki and the solitary survivor of the Uchiha clan.
And Hiei, rival to Yusuke Urameshi and lonely orphan to demons. Neat. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Neat.
And it's our job to analyze.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't do that, Boomstick. Really, dude? Really, Boomstick? You really want to do that flexing, Boomstick? Sorry about that.
The Uchiha clan was renowned for their incredible ability in battle. Despite being one of the founding families of the Hidden Leaf village, Konoha, the Uchiha were outcast and cut off.
For good reason. Their people had gotten pretty famous for attacking the village with a big nine-tailed fox. So, not a good look.
But
and that fox would later become part of Naruto.
Son, Itachi. He was a brilliant boy and a promising future for the family.
Even becoming the youngest kid to ever graduate ninja school. I went there for a bit, but then I learned they didn't use guns, so, you know.
But Itachi opposed the clan.
Sometimes you don't need guns.
His response was, well, pretty clear-cut.
I'll say he went and murdered all of them. Every last one.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those, especially real life, so looks like...
Sasuke was pretty pissed off that his big bro killed his whole family, so he swore to become the bestest shinobi ever and hunt Itachi down.
Bestest, come on, Boomstick, you know better.
Just like his brother, Sasuke soared through his schooling with flying colors, quickly learning the three primary kinds of...
Well, when your name is Ninja Warrior...
Jutsu, which is basically magic spells, Genjutsu, which messes with the mind, and Taijutsu, the one where you just punch people.
While Sasuke impressed with inhuman speed, swordsmanship, and physical ferocity, he's mastered several powerful ninjutsu techniques.
Which can be plenty.
Classic fire breath, making up to 8 shadow clones of himself.
Nice.
And the Chidori, a ball of frigging lightning that has some shocking effects.
Plus,
Really?
many more. And along the path to revenge, he spent much of his time perfecting and improving these techniques, even mastering lightning release to the point of casting Kire, an electric strike in the shape of a dragon.
Divine Intervention 2.0. Smiting your foes is the way to go.
He can infuse
Electro Shinron.
elements: fire, wind, earth, water.
Heart!
Really?
No, lightning, obviously. As well as yin release, an element of creation itself.
Really?
So, basically, don't make fun of Sasuke to his face, cause he'll kill the shit out of you before you even know what's happening.
And he's done plenty of that.
His best weapon yet.
Right. It turns out Itachi didn't only spare his brother because he loved him. He planned for Sasuke to witness this horror. He planned for Sasuke to swear revenge on him. Because this was the sort of trauma and hatred necessary to unlock an Uchiha's greatest weapon, the Sharingan.
There are better ways to unlock things. Come on.
They give Sasuke a bunch of
Have we not learned from Pokemon?
chakra, the energy within people that powers jutsu. He can copy an opponent's techniques, memorizing them after one look.
It's almost like a mirror image of my own taijutsu.
He can even trap you in a bonkers genjutsu hallucination that makes you go crazy or just pass out. Like me on Saturday.
And that's just the standard version.
Oh,
Adding the trauma of
yeah.
loss to the mix, the Sharingan can evolve
Like a Pokemon?
into the Mangekyo
There we go.
Sharingan. With the Mangekyo, Sasuke can call upon far greater powers.
These are a lot of names.
Yes, Amaterasu, an irrepressible black fire hot enough to burn the sun. Even better, Sasuke can summon the Susanoo, an enormous avatar.
Okay, when you can burn the sun,
protects him.
it's over.
Strong enough to slice through meteors. Badass. Too bad Sharingan Part 2 has one big downside.
Yes, it
What?
eventually causes the user to go blind.
Unless you find someone else with the same manky eyes, pluck those out of his head, then rip out your own eyes and replace them with the other.
It's disturbing.
Gross.
Yeah.
And so, Sasuke found and killed his older brother, avenging his family and swapping Mangekyo eyes. Which was, again, Itachi's plan all along.
Really?
So, good job?
Who came up with this shit?
The writers! Who
Not
else?
good with eyeball shenanigans, though. He also got some Rinnegan circles, which gives him all sorts of weird context-sensitive powers. Like the I'm not gonna say that word. He teleports by bending space and
Amenazaka.
time.
There we go.
Most notably, the Rinnegan grants Sasuke the powers of the
The
six paths,
dojutsu.
like the Diva path for manipulating gravity, the human path for ripping out souls, and the Preta path for draining energy.
Like a ninja vampire.
Sasuke
That's
has
one way of
used the
looking
Diva
at it.
path in particular to extreme effect, once creating multiple.
So he could
paths
actually
which
be
crash in an
stronger
explosion
than
visible
Naruto.
from outer space.
By checking out the Earth's curve here, it's pretty obvious the blast is worth more than 35 teratons of TNT.
That's a lot.
7 billion times more powerful than the Tsar Bomb, the biggest nuke ever detonated.
And as mentioned before, Sasuke is known for his incredible speed, able to keep pace with the likes of fellow legends Naruto and Madara. In fact, Naruto once dodged an attack from Madara which, according to the 4th databook, moves at the speed of light.
Sasuke can fight Naruto to a draw. You know, the guy who's an alien descendant with a demon fox in his belly and also took a beam to the face that sliced the moon in half? That's a 27 exaton blast right there.
And that's determined by Naruto versus Ichigo.
Sasuke finally discovered Itachi's true goals. But even after making peace and having a child of his own, he never could return to the happy life of society.
You just can't shake up all that edginess.
Instead, Sasuke chose to defend the Hidden Leaf from a distance, just like his brother before him.
Don't mess with Sasuke of the Sharingan.
That's for
If
sure.
anyone who criticizes my way of life were to come forward, I'd turn around and kill every single one of their loved ones, so that they too could grasp what it's like to experience this hatred of mine.
That's bad news.
Standing less than 5 feet tall, this black-clad goth child may not seem so intimidating at first glance.
No.
Yeah, I mean, paint a red stripe on him and he's just a human Shadow the Hedgehog.
But in reality,
That's a good point.
he is a menacing warrior of demonic heritage, born to a forbidden love between an ice woman and a fire monster.
What is this? My Hero Academia?
Well, too bad the rest of the ice ladies got pissed that she had banged a literally hot dude. So when her son was born, they chucked the little bastard right off their floating island. Damn, ladies, I know you're jealous, but you don't gotta take it out on the kid. That's my stepfather's job.
And yet, the child survived, Raised by thieves and remembering every last moment of the catastrophe of his birth, Hiei swore revenge.
And having bandits for foster parents means he got into stealing and murder at a wonderfully young age.
Yep.
With his otherworldly physique, Hiei quickly became an expert in athletic ability and swordsmanship. These skills would grow even further.
So it's kind of like a ninja samurai battle, part 3.
But he needed more than
Last two,
to get back
ninja,
to the bitches.
ninja.
So he went to Shigure, the Doctor of Darkness, who would implant a magical third eye into his forehead. Because we still ain't done with these eyeball shenanigans, I guess.
Apparently
this
not.
was the Jagan, literally translating to
Evil eye.
With the Jagan, Hiei wields numerous mystical powers. He can spy on people and objects from 10 kilometers away. He can read minds and protect his own from powerful mental attacks. He can move objects and energy with telekinesis.
And that's just the start of his powers. But with the Jagan stuck in his face, Hiei finally made the trip to Ice Town. But, wasn't quite what he expected.
No, apparently not.
Instead of slaughtering the demon women as he planned, he spared them. Because he realized that they lived meaningless, cold lives.
You get it, because they're ice people.
Is this pity? From a demon?
I mean, you might not want to invite this guy.
I don't know why he had that
party,
beam
but
there.
He's not that bad of a guy. Case in point, he found out he's got a twin sister and set out on a new mission to find and protect her.
So it's kind of funny that the twin sister. So
make one powerful bodyguard.
Yeah,
Hiei is the fire,
enemy.
and Yukina's the ice, and Yukina being the twin sister.
Flame, giving his foes a sick burn. But what's better than normal fire? Demon fire, of course. Dragon-shaped demon fire.
This is the Dragon of the Darkness.
Nora Kaiser?
An overwhelming entity of fire and pain that can obliterate foes in an instant.
It just killed all those people. I feel a little bad, but they're demons, so yeah.
Can't
The
argue.
dragon burns hotter than fire and is difficult to control. It can even turn on its wielder.
Right.
And Hiei has recklessly forced himself to master the technique. With some, trial and error.
Yep.
Don't worry, he
They-
got better.
His demon
I mean, it does hurt him when he uses it,
powered
so.
through most elemental attacks, no problem, and is basically immune to fire and ice. And when he wants to get up close and personal, he can mold the darkness flame into a kick-ass
Okay.
sword.
I mean, immune to fire and ice, so the
Assuming his ultimate form. The
Sasuke's fire might not mean
Oh,
much.
yeah. You
But
thought
is that going to be
Monster
enough
was
to...
creepy? How about a bunch of eyes all over?
Ugh.
Which, to me, just seems like a lot of weak points.
Well, it's not. The Giganchi form greatly increases all of Hiei's abilities, not just the Darkness Flame. And to
Huh.
add even more layers to this, Hiei can also absorb the Dragon of the Darkness Flame himself, further increasing his strength and speed.
All of which lets him keep kicking ass and taking names around the demon world. His buddy Yusuke was quick enough to dodge lightning, but was not fast enough to see.
Yeah, but that's lightning, it's not
sword
light.
swings when he slashed up this ice guy. Siryu.
How many times did you cut him? Only 16. And here I could only keep track of 7 or 8.
Therefore,
Yep.
Hiei was clearly attacking at speeds far faster than lightning, around 300 times the speed of sound, and that was still very early in his journey when he was considered a C-class demon. As he ranked up, Hiei gained even more incredible speed.
His darkness sword could even cut and burn through Kuro Momotaro, who evolved to be totally immune to, cutting and burning. So figure that one out.
By the end of his adventures, Hiei was ranked S-class level, making him many times faster than before and equal in power to his rival Yusuke.
And that means he's super powerful.
Right, Sensui, an S-class human, claimed he had to limit his power, as a mere 50% of it could create a worldwide earthquake. Yusuke's mentor Genkai even believed Yusuke could obliterate the entire planet.
But conveniently, the demon world is a lot bigger and tougher than Earth, so this crazy
Yep,
power
so-
level is tricky to prove. Either way, he's basically on a league of his own.
As shown by
Oh
Sensui,
boy.
a typical S-class demon can defeat 3 A-class ones with minimal effort.
But Hiei took on 500 all by himself.
I unleashed 500 A-class demons.
Then you should know by now that when I say 500 A-class demons, I mean a thousand.
Damn, dude, shouldn't they call you, like, Ultimate S+ class or something by now?
Right?
Well, he's certainly comparable to Yusuke. When Yusuke fought the Demon King Yomi in the Demon World Tournament, the two of them hit each other so hard that this happened.
Holy shit, that's insane!
While this technically occurred on a tree in the hardier demon world, yes, that's a tree, we can calculate the curvature of the planet as seen here. The treetop appears to be well above cloud level, and we can use the circumference and the distance to this girl to determine the explosion's overall size. With all this in mind, we concluded the blast must have been at least 4.5 million meters high, nearly 15 million feet.
Whoa.
Just a punch! Well, I guess 2 punches technically, but Yusuke wasn't even in top form at the time. And
No.
he survived being in the middle of all that.
No, he was still human. He was not yet
With
demon.
Yusuke, and even move faster than him, I'd say they're definitely in the same ballpark of power level.
And just for kicks,
Right.
he can separate his spirit from his mortal body while still maintaining all of his abilities.
So, is he a demon? Or a ghost?
Both, I guess. He can do this anytime he wants, unlike normal people who need to be killed, or sometimes just knocked out.
You mean like this? Ah, ghost!
Anyway, he
Why did he do that,
and soon
Boomstick?
found his sister in need of aid. Despite his terrible upbringing, he's actually found a supportive family among friends.
Except he never did tell her he was her brother, because he's just too emo for that.
Still,
Eh.
you can match the dangerous power Hiei commands.
Once your own doom has been unraveled, I assure you there's no turning back.
So this is actually a little trickier than I thought. Although you got to imagine that Sasuke battling Naruto, and Naruto able to dodge light speed, that's faster than lightning speed. So let's get that clear. Lightning speed is slower than light speed. So that one I'm going to give to Sasuke. Also, this feels like another one of those, as I said before, samurai ninja battles. The previous two, Naruto and Ichigo, and Shredder and Silver Samurai. That being said, I feel like I am giving the nod to Sasuke. Now, I haven't stuck with my original choices from before. But, I'm saying this is a but, Sasuke has battled Naruto several times, and Naruto has been able to do a whole lot. Sure, the many evil eyes on Hiei would give Sasuke a bit of a challenge. That being said, I don't think Hiei is going to stand much. Sure, the demon world's a lot bigger and a lot tougher, but the moon, the Exotons, we'll see. Death battle time, Sasuke.
You, where are you going?
Home.
That's not your business.
Yeah, it is.
Turn back.
Uh-oh.
I'll end this quickly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. White lightning! Sword's broken.
No match.
Uh-oh. Should we release the third eye? Okay, now this is awesome. I don't have the picture-in-picture, but you can tell. But if you see this, you'll realize that... Ooh. Four blades through his chest. And now it's time for the evil eye to come out. This is one heck of a birthday present Death Battle's given me. I'm sorry. Birthday's on Friday. Just saying.
Pathetic fool. I'm the power fire dash incarnate.
Oh, here comes the Dark Dragon. Alright, I'll bring out my winged demon. I mean, yeah, he seems unimpressed, but hold your horses. Full demon now. Well, you gotta remember, he's a ninja, so... Oh, no match, huh? Well, Sasuke's standing. And Hiei's down, but is that it?
I'll put you to rest now.
Uh-oh. Here comes... Ooh! He's absorbed it, so... Let's see how much this is going to mean. Could Hiei have that last bit? Ooh, this is... No! Sasuke lost!
That's more like it. A fight fit for a demon.
Let's hear the explanation.
Wait, really? I thought this was an easy win for Sasuke. What happened?
I know.
Hold on, I promise there's a good explanation.
Yeah,
this
please.
was an extremely close match. Sasuke was certainly faster than Hiei, given his light speed reactions through scaling to Naruto. And technically he went through superior training, so there's certainly a few versions of this fight where he could use those advantages to take the win.
But we're always looking for who has the best chances to win most often, not just in very specific situations.
Right.
Exactly. At first glance, it's easy to assume Sasuke's enormous and varied arsenal could have simply overwhelmed Hiei. But to our surprise, Hiei had perfect counters for almost everything Sasuke could throw at him.
Really?
Being a fire and ice demon hybrid with elemental resistances, he's powered through electrical attacks like the Chidori before, and his fire immunity and oneness with the darkness flame turned the devastating Amaterasu into a mere annoyance.
Sasuke's Rinnegan gave him gravity control, and that Sharingan Genjutsu was pretty brutal. But Hiei's Dagon gave him telekinesis and mental protections, putting the brakes on
True.
Sasuke's eye shenanigans. Even if Sasuke tried using human path on him to rip out his soul, it wouldn't have mattered, because Hiei could keep fighting as a ghost.
And frankly, it's unlikely Sasuke was that much faster. While Hiei could outpace Lightning at C-Class, the difference between Spirit classes is far greater than a simple 100 or 200% increase. After all, a lower S-Class could beat 3 A-Class fighters without much effort, and Hiei is an upper S-Class. But most surprisingly, Hiei's level of power surpassed Sasuke.
How?
No friggin' way.
Let's look at the Susanoo's meteor feat. By
Alright.
measuring the meteor's size compared to the Susanoo and applying sheer force, we determined this feat equaled about 364 teratons of TNT at most.
In scientific terms, that's a hell of a lot. And
Yep.
obviously scaling to Naruto means he could take a hit worth 27 exatons. How could Hiei top that?
Well, recall how there were multiple claims that S-Class demons could obliterate the Earth. Since most fights took place in the demon world, which is much hardier than the human one, these claims were difficult to prove and seemed a little dubious.
Until Yusuke fought Yomi and they made that gigantic explosion.
Yeah.
As we determined earlier, that blast was at least 4.5 million meters tall.
Right.
At minimum, the kinetic energy of an explosion like this would equal about 285 zetatons of TNT.
That's 21 zeros. Way more than Sasuke's meteor.
Woo!
Even if we half it, because there's 2 people doing the punching, that's still over 5,000 times greater than the Naruto Moonslide.
Wow!
It's probably even more impressive than that. If the tree is actually closer to the clouds, and therefore closer to the planet, that technically changes the shot's perspective, which would mean the tree is actually even wider, the explosion even larger, and thus the kinetic energy even greater.
So
Yikes.
when Genkai said an S-Class demon like Yusuke or Hiei could wipe out a planet, she wasn't kidding around.
No!
Correct. While Sasuke is equal to beings powerful enough to slice and shift moons, he still could not match Hiei's strength.
Ugh.
Even if Hiei was only half as strong as Yusuke, this would still put him well above Sasuke in terms of sheer power output and durability.
So while Sasuke was still faster, he had a real tough time trying to land a fatal blow.
There were a lot of factors in this fight, and Sasuke certainly clinched several advantages of his own. But in the end, Hiei's impeccable abilities, perfect counters, and clearly superior power took the victory.
Sasuke lost the edge and was a Sharinganer.
The winner is...
Damn it, Boomstick! Come on!
Hey, thanks for watching this episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link down below.
Alright, so what do we got in October?
Click the link over there to keep watching.
Wait,
No man can challenge my power.
Ganondorf?
But what is a man?
Dracula? What? Wait, what? Talk about a Halloween special. Ganondorf makes his return. Yeah, Ganondorf makes his return to Death Battle. Years after his battle with Bowser, he comes back. And who is he taking on but Dracula? Oh, this will be a haunting battle for sure. But will that be a pwn on the... Oh boy, I'm going to be talking like a vampire in 3 weeks. I know that much. So I got to be on my best behavior. Anyway, back to this, pal. I am shocked. Bosick was shocked. And if you know, and when you put those two together, me being shocked, Bosick being shocked, I'm sure plenty of Naruto fans are like, what the F? There's nothing more that can be said than going like, demon it. So Hiei is indeed the alpha in that one. But man, I underestimated, wow. I definitely underestimated Hiei. I mean, yeah, I thought about that, and like, Exitons, Zetitons, leash. But one thing for sure, that was one demon of a battle. And the thing, it's gonna get even darker in 3 weeks. So that'll be something.